Hey, everyone!
Hey.
I forgot to turn off the avatars. Oh well.
Hey.
Oh no!
Oops.
They can see us.
Yes. Oh no. Oh my God! Thank you, Scruffy Duck, for subscribing. Whoever you are, thank you so much.
Oh, I'm gonna react.
The
I don't know
big
what this
11.
does, but I'm doing
Why
it.
is Leo so blurry?
I am. I'm
Well, why
from
are
a.
you blurry?
Look, you just don't deserve my resolution.
Leo already knows Blur. What's this about?
It's part of his feature. He can sit ominously in a room and not really be noticed.
I think it might be your upload quality or something, because I have everyone's stuff set to the same on my end. Oh, well, we'll figure
I do
it
look
out.
really sharp on me. Yeah, let me tinker with things. It looks.
Ray has been sending me all of your guys' food.
No wonder you're so big.
It looks all right on my end. Anyway, after you.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. I'm sure it's fine. Welcome back to A Few Dice Short. It's been a while since we had D&D, but we're back, baby. Can I get a woo woo?
Woo!
Yeah.
D&D.
Well, we're back with session 11. There was a 5-year time skip between last session and this, so we had some avatar changes here, as you can see early. We also have a new intro, which is pretty much the same intro, just updated.
Yay!
Hey.
You like intro?
Yeah. Before we roll the intro, Sunday having a hunt showdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably will be all alone, but that's okay.
I'm actually going to try to, because I shouldn't be busy this weekend. I hope.
Nice. Good. I will be ready for you.
And I'll be there.
You better be ready. I'm gonna be so bad you don't even know.
I need to get out of these 5-star lobbies. So
don't worry, I'll knock you all the way down. And then of course Monday, we have Map Monday.
Yep, more Warhammer, baby. That's it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
More Warhammer.
The skinks are taking over the world. Basically little kobolds.
Yep. Who also have giant dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
dinosaurs
awesome.
riding dinosaurs.
Fighting giant robots. But and then come back next Saturday for session 11 of this inevitable mess.
Oh.
Today is
12,
11.
sorry. Today is 11. I don't know my numbers.
Numbers are hard, you know?
Yeah, I know, right? Like trying to figure out the heights for all you guys. Like, what's bigger, 7 or 2?
It's really
Definitely
tricky.
2.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. We'll go ahead and roll the intro before I figure out some other stupid thing to say. Roll
Yay!
Woo!
Hello, welcome back. We totally weren't talking about why Leo is so blurry.
No, why are we talking about when he's so blurry?
Well, why are we talking about
I think
Leo?
just make me really small in the corner, and then it'll look fine.
Put you on the table.
Just far away.
We'll just,
Very close.
Put you on the table and shrink you down.
I really can't.
There we go.
I'm pretty sharp on my
Hey!
end.
Got
That's
a
what I'll
little
say.
table,
Leo's
Leo.
high res now.
And you learned
Look at
reduce so quickly.
Let's just go ahead and put him back where he's supposed to be. Oh, I wonder if I did that when I was messing with the avatars or something. I accidentally messed it up. I guess we'll find out eventually.
Almost like his resolution's not right.
It's like I have the same amount of pixels as one of the kobold ears. They're so big. I love them.
Those kobolds are great.
Fluffy-eared kobolds are some of the best kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Best creative decision.
But you know what's even better than kobold ears?
What?
D&D
Kobolds?
with your friends.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What beats
Well,
that?
I quite like kobold.
Wow. What a jerk.
Where do they have friends? Can't find them.
Friends
you're
can
fictional
support
anyway.
you. I was going to say, friends can support you from like awkward social situations, but kobold ears you can just hide behind.
Friends don't support you in social situations. Look at Tyler. You would never. And we're friends, right, Ty?
Huh? What?
Right?
Yeah, sure,
T-Dog.
whatever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, whatever you're saying. Sorry, I'm reading other things.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, totally.
Shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Unless
we
anyone has any
shall.
other announcements. Oh, that's right, I do. If you feel like buying other shirts or anything, I've added new shirts of the
Oh my
young
God.
party, so
My
you can
poor,
get that.
poor bank account.
You can also get yourself a Two Brits Versus officially licensed apron.
Oh,
Yeah.
That hasn't been. That needs to show again. It's been so long.
Well,
It has,
we've done 2. We need number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be sticking around during Easter break because, oh boy, I have so much work to do. So I'm down to do a third if you want, Nathan.
Yeah, I think Easter break I'm going to be crying, but I'll be around.
We can cry together on stream with
Oh
Yeah,
my God, it would be so
salty
beautiful.
muffins.
it would.
I
Great
think
That'll
you
get
could
us
content.
so many
sell,
views, guys. Cry harder.
You could sell your cake.
The
More
saddest chefs.
fingers.
Watch us bake cake and have a mental breakdown on stream.
Yeah.
Have a mani pea.
Look, we'll
Minty
cry
tea.
into the kettle, and then the water's going to have more emotion. Or the tea. There you go.
Maybe we can experiment if the salt in our tears extracts more flavor from the tea itself. Or
Yeah.
whether it's more of a hamper tea.
Don't sell your tea. Not a good idea.
I mean, there's popcorn tea if.
Popcorn tea.
And if we need more crying for stream, I could always have like a gym stream where I just
Yeah.
cry struggling.
And we should do all of that inside of a hot tub.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh dear.
The mixed bag espresso depresso hot tub stream chef workout.
That will just like green screen in Two Brits Versus on one side of the hot tub.
Yeah.
I'll green screen myself on the other side. I'll be wearing a mask of my avatar. And I'll just be sitting there struggling for my 5-pound weights while you guys are over there crying into biscuits or whatever.
Mm.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. After all this talk, I mean, we have to do this. No.
This is the ultimate variety stream.
Let's
Speaking of variety, it's time to go a little narrow and play some D&D. Isn't that right, everyone?
play some D&D.
Let's play some
Yeah.
D&D. That's why we're
Hell
all
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Should probably play some music.
What's music?
No idea.
Feel like, is it?
Oh my
is it
God.
Rin? Rin?
Nathan, I was
Really nice.
about to talk, man. Why are you doing this?
I was just appreciating how good the inside of Rin's coat is. But you
It
can't
is
see
very
it.
nice. But be sure to check out Tiny Paka on Twitter. Awesome artist.
Very talented.
Very talented.
I guess we'll need to update our sideboard.
Did all of
Yep.
our campaign 2 artwork.
Oh.
And I did the animation portion.
Oh, we have, yeah.
It has been 5 years since our last session. in game time, even though it feels like out of world time. We are in the world of Anqkorveil, on the continent of Regalia, in the kingdom of Anri. Regalia, as a whole, is divided into 4 kingdoms: Amp, Trava, Voda, and of course Anri. These 4 kingdoms have been cursed far before the events of Campaign 1, far before the events of the Lich Uprising, even before the Elven Empire's fall. This curse has settled so deep within the people of Regalia. The people from the other kingdoms cannot have any sort of peaceful relationship. Whenever they think about the other side, they see only the worst in them. And they are willing to punch them in the face for that. Or have an endless war. Granted, there is some leniency with this curse. 2 weeks peace is granted by the curse itself, when the nations can actually be friendly with each other and typically hold a festival every year. This is where treaties are signed and war is kind of set with some rules in order for the kingdoms not to just completely destroy each other and to just completely trash the continent. That would be bad. But our story does not deal with that for now. We deal in the coastside city of Verore, in southeastern Anri, just north of the Great Barrier Swamp. We come back home. There's a lot of noise on the other side of this wall, and I'm very confused why. It is fairly early in the day. We see a lovely manor. Not too big, definitely not too small. Large front yard, so that way people and postmen walking up to deliver any goods have to walk a good mile before they reach the door. Get their exercise in. I might be exaggerating slightly. On the backside of this manor is a familiar garden. Though some of the plants may have changed, some of the trees may have died, new ones replanted, it is still very well kept. A young man lays in a patch of well-manicured grass beneath familiar pink leaves, half asleep, just enjoying the nice weather. Mirren, would you like to give your introduction?
Mirren, now, what, 19? I think, yeah.
19, 20, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Now, just under 6 feet tall. Still skinny, small-ish, young adult, but same ruffled blonde hair, a little bit sharper gray eyes, covered in freckles, and jewelry, which he's taken to acquiring when he's out and about, not under the watchful eyes of his royal family. And yeah, he's got a full-grown hound with him.
Yes, his little puppy he got so many years ago from his uncle as a birthday present is now fully grown and special in some ways. We'll get to that later, though.
Oh.
His pooch also sits with him, snoozing away. They've had a very long journey. They have just arrived from the capital far northwest in Anri. They've been on the road for just under a week. Taking it slow, stopping in places occasionally, greeting the folks. But as of 2 hours ago, Mirren has arrived home. His mother is currently inside, getting the staff into a frenzy, as Mirren's arrival was a bit of a surprise to her. She is preparing a small luncheon feast for him and his special guest that will be arriving. Well, he hopes, at least.
Hopefully, yeah.
It'd be really weird if they didn't, because pretty sure they're all right here. And before Leo says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go off my own adventure," as Mirren lays upon the grass, enjoying the nice, warm breeze, smell of the flowers, eyes closed, just letting the sun fill him with the warmth and just feeling good to be home. Of course, this is only temporary, as he knows he has work to do. As he lays there, waiting for his mother to announce that he's allowed to come back inside and not be in the way of the staff, a sharp sting hits his forehead. As his eyes jut open, another sharp sting. Very small, feels like a bug bite or something. He looks up, straight into one of the trees above him. Sitting on one of the branches, holding a small pile of very tiny pebbles, dropping it onto his forehead, is a shimmering purple lizard-like creature, about 2 feet tall, a kobold. Gwyn, would you like to make your introduction?
Yeah, so Gwyn's horns over the past 5 years have gotten a little longer and they've gotten lighter. He hasn't grown much really, but he's got like a bigger snout and everything, and still wearing the same old coat with like similar trousers and a nicer shirt now. He's got a little necklace too. Yeah, he's, as always, he's adorable. Very shiny guy.
Little scamp in the tree dropping pebbles on his friends.
Stoning the royalty.
As he should.
But playfully.
Playfully stoning the loyalty. Hi, Mirren.
Hi.
You doing all right?
Yeah, until the rocks.
Oh, they're fine. He's gonna throw another one.
Try and roll out of the.
Make a dexterity save now.
Yeah.
Look at Costa. I was like, how dare you let him sneak up on me?
Costa's still half asleep, excited from earlier of meeting your family and the staff. Barely his head raises, and within your mind, squirrel? Squirrel?
It's not a squirrel.
He'll look into where you're looking and run to the tree and start like clawing at it, barking at you, Dwin. Mirren, within your mind, you hear purple squirrel, purple squirrel.
Can I snap a twig off and throw it for Costa?
Yes, you can.
Amazing.
Would Mirren make me a animal handling check just to see like how good of a guard dog he is?
Yeah. Entirely average, an 11.
Average. You know what? Let's see what Costa does, since this is entirely up to him. He's gonna make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Why are we rolling this? Because why not?
Why not?
A 13. You know what? He is steadfast on the large squirrel in the tree throwing stuff.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
Look what you did, Dwin.
I want to eat it. I want to eat it.
Don't, no. That is Dwin. It's our friend.
Oh,
Gonna wait.
Not a squirrel.
Yeah,
come
I'm
down
not
here so I
sure.
can eat you. I mean, lick you.
You better come down, Dwin.
And Dwayne, just so you're aware, all you hear is just barking.
Yeah, I'm not. Is it safe to come down?
Yes,
It's quite
he
big.
won't eat you.
The hound will
It's
sit
like
down
person-sized.
at attention, just panting, awaiting your arrival down the tree.
Cool. I'm gonna slowly climb down. Keep my eye
As
on Costa.
soon as your foot touches the ground, you are jumped on by Costa, who is licking every crevice of your face. You're pretty sure you get a little tongue in the mouth there. Not the best taste.
Moisture will help you shed.
As Costa enjoys meeting Dwin, Rin,
Eating.
where are you at?
Ren is currently just coming up to the tree with a pile of stones in her hand. As soon as she sees Dwin next to Mirren, she does drop the rocks and brush off her trousers. She, like Dwin, hasn't grown very much, but she has grown into her coat quite well, and her tail has gotten a lot longer.
And it's fabulous.
And it is fabulous. She's got a lot of scales that have actually turned into shiny little amethysts. So she's a sparkly little kobold. But she does run up to just a little distance away from Dwayne, just checking in whether he's still fine and not getting eaten alive by a puppy. Big dog. Before
It
waving
is
at
certainly
Mirren.
no longer a puppy. But
It's always a puppy. All big dogs.
Costa finally realizes who you two are and does not let up on the licking.
Good.
Dwin, you're running out of air. Con save now.
I can't save. I wasn't ready for this. Let me put up my character sheet.
All good. You're fine. You just sit there and let the dog love kill you. As the three of you stand before one another, well, kinda. Mirror, it looks like Dwin needs a little help.
I'll call Costa off of him.
Costa will do so.
Oh, that was a lot.
A lot bigger than the last time you saw him.
Yeah, a little bit.
I also thought you were a squirrel, just so you're aware.
I'm a lot bigger than a squirrel. I know I'm small, but like, come on.
He's a dog. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. At least a lizard, come on. But hey, I don't hold a grudge.
Good.
As you three just kind of sit there, just enjoying being each other's presence again. The door to the manor opens. One of the butlers shouts out, "Master Mirren, another guest has arrived."
Wonderful. Just send them out since we're not supposed to be in the house.
No, your mother said you can come in.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's go.
The butler holds the door for you, greeting Dwin and Rin. This is a butler that you two have met before. He's getting up there in old human years.
Yep.
Just the door after you, leads you three to the front door. Opens it, and about halfway through the yard is a familiar scowling face with grayish white hair and a particular book on his hip.
Yeah.
Leo, would you like to make your introduction?
Yeah, Leo's grown a fair bit. He's still looking a bit on the young side, his elvish features keeping him nice and fresh, but his scowl has grown more wearied. It's sort of set on his face now, he can't really get rid of it. He's allowed his hair to grow longer, he's got it tied up in a ponytail with a wand going through it, just for emergencies. He's wearing quite nice sort of large thermal and formal robes, but underneath sort of very worn traveling wear. He looks like he's been hiking around for the last year, maybe. Nice big sturdy boots, and of course, a brilliant book by his side, and a nice little fresh harness. Leo will sort of wave to his three friends as he sees them. More of a small incantation, and some sort of sparkles will appear behind his wave as he's happy to see them.
Leo, as you approach the door, there's your three friends. If you'd like to say anything to them, you can. Or if anyone wants to talk to each other, feel free. I mean, this is our feed.
Wind. It's been a long time. And Mirren, Leo will bow as hyperbolically as he can.
You
My liege.
don't need to do that. Clearly points at his head, not crowned.
How fares you all? You had a good time?
Yes. Busy. Mostly
Jogging
good.
around the corner down the street, just within view of the manor, comes a very large, very green, very intimidating looking figure, about 7 feet tall,
Mm.
making a nice brisk jog. Grimmer, would you
Yeah.
like to interrupt their greetings?
Yep, Grimmer excited to make his way back to the manor of Mirren's. Been a while. He's grown significantly over the last 5 years. Cleaned up a bit with his time in the Navy. You know, he had the long, messy hair, and he's cleaned it up into a bun. But yeah, he's leveled up a bit, wearing some armor. He's got a very cold demeanor, though, a little standoffish, like he's seen some shit. But it kind of washes over him as he's just excited now to see all his old friends.
Yes.
Leo's gonna try to sort of high five Grimmer and realize that his hand is like the size of his little finger.
Yep, just reach down. Yo. Aaron.
I will hug you. Regardless of if you let me or not. I will try to hug you.
Put my big open hand kind of on your head, I guess. And,
He's got these big, strong hands.
Grimmer could probably lift both of the kobolds with one hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We are 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
Imagine Thanos strangling Loki, sort of thing.
I mean, we got Hulk and we got a guy in a green jacket that kind of looks like Loki. So, I mean, let's reenact my favorite scene from Marvel.
yeah.
Leo just passes Buck along. Keep him alive. But yeah, Leo will unbuckle Buck as well, and sort of just. Buck says hello, by the way. It's been a long time since we've seen you all. Sorry for not sending too many letters. I got terribly busy towards the later years.
For the right, I was on a boat. Long
Yes.
time.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, you smell of the sea. You see much? You go far?
Yeah. Let's see.
And how about Dwin and Win? Where have you been?
Same place?
Oh,
Yeah, home.
we haven't really wandered too far out. Or at least I haven't.
No. I haven't wandered far. Benny's been wandering around the
We-
sewers,
Yeah, we haven't wandered
finding
very far.
things.
Speaking of finding things,
Yeah.
No, you can handle this, Twin. I don't know how
Yeah.
to phrase it.
But
The butler who stands
Yeah.
there kind of realizes you guys are wanting to talk a little more privately, so he'll bow away. Lunch is ready whenever you are, Master Mirren. And he'll step
Thank you.
away.
Leo will bow to Butler just to emphasize the whole master thing.
Yeah. So there's a secret experiment or something going on. Probably. Maybe.
Oh?
Something weird.
Yeah,
I-
something fishy's going on because they keep
I've-
carrying fish
Fishy.
into this place.
I've noticed a lot of people seem a bit on edge. Like, there might be some higher tensions going on. Is there many people related to this, or is it a secret?
Well, it's in the sewers.
I don't think it's public knowledge.
No. They're guarding it
If
constantly.
it was public knowledge, I wouldn't be so weird about it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Mirren, does Irons know anything about this? They ever mention anything about a super secret underground experiment?
Not in those words, no.
Okay.
Any other
Where-
word?
Any other rephrase words?
Well, I know of the things that I was given leads on for our little band. I know that there have been a string of thefts within the city. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it's connected to your fish.
They walled in a part of the sewers.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
seems weird.
Yeah.
For a moment, I'm still thinking it might happen, but for a moment I thought something weird was going to happen, so we have plans.
Mm-hmm.
And who's this we?
We're prepared.
Us?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Wait, no.
was wondering if you've made any more friends in the last few years.
Well, I look in the mirror sometimes and it feels like a whole other person, but hey.
Mirren, do you know any more of the king's suggestion of our role? I received quite a vague letter.
Yeah, he's asked me and some of you, and I asked some of you, to try and help out the country?
Yes, the
In
king has asked you all to kind of work as his face, boots on the ground, going out there and helping people directly, trying to solve the problems that, given certain resources, certain areas just can't fix. And for now, he's wanting to start a little safe, so he sent you guys to Verore.
we know, yeah, thefts in Verore, or here at home. Figured that would be a good first task.
Yeah.
Something really easy.
And then
Yeah, I mean, you know it's doing it.
bandits and giants were the other options. So
Yeah, no.
What?
thefts at home sounded like a good place to start.
Right. Well, I'm famished myself. If we can get some food and then what, just head straight into town? Is there anything else we need to sort out? Leo's seeming quite rushed, eager to get on.
I have a conversation I need to have quickly before we leave, but that's it. Lunch. Sounds good though.
So you guys
Business lunch.
fill into the dining hall. All kinds of different sandwiches have been placed around the table for you to grab, and you can also make your own. Grimmer, it's beautiful. You've been on the road for about a week now. This is probably the most beautiful thing you've seen in a while.
Oh yeah.
You can see Leo putting a few extra in his pocket.
You all take a seat and begin eating as Mirren's mother, who's currently in a very casual dress, very flowy, hair getting to gray a little bit, black to a gray streaks, pulled up into a high knot. She sits and begins eating with you all as well. I'm so glad that you've all returned home. I've missed you very much. Grimmer, I hear that you were with the Navy for some time, yes?
2 years, yeah. Was in the blockade for a while.
I heard you got a medal.
Yeah, Irons. He awarded me the medal.
Oh. The king
Wow.
himself.
Crest of Valor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saved some lives. Yeah, it was nothing.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, sometimes I still wonder if I'm.
Well, this sounds like a sandwich conversation.
Yeah.
We can explore that later if you wish. We're here to talk to you.
Lady Vera, kind of awkward seeing Grimmer so down, very quickly changes over to Leo. Leo, I hear you graduated from the Magic College.
Eventually, we had some rough patches. They weren't a fan of book, but we've made it now. We've spent the last year traveling around all over the continent, helping out people here and there. It's quite similar to I think what we might be doing here. I look forward to getting to meet everyone else again. It's a pleasure to see you as well. How's your herbs coming along?
Very nice. Been neglecting them a little bit, but I'm getting back into it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we have not much on, I'm sure I can help with a bit of herbage.
I may take you up on that offer. Rin, you two have been in the city still, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been hanging around.
Surprised I haven't
Yep.
heard much out of you.
We've been really busy.
Yeah. Loads of.
I've been doing a lot of teaching.
I've been doing a lot of walking around and checking on things and clearing stuff
yes.
up and
The
yeah.
walkabout.
Vera turns to Rin. I'm very glad that the hatchlings have a good role model to look up to. Dwin, I'm glad you came.
You unemployed bum.
I'm employed.
We don't have any employment.
The whole tribe just works together, man.
He does a lot of patrols.
Yeah, protection and whatnot.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
he also helped me herd some of the loose turtles that got into the nursery one time. It's been a big boon.
I was wondering why there's more turtles this year.
Yeah, it seems like one of their natural predators might have left.
Oh, it's okay. Grimmer's back. We'll be having turtle soup every night.
I was
Grimmer
wondering
is
why
the
you're
apex
talking about
predator.
food.
You all continue some chit chat, mostly enjoying the free meal. Things wind down a bit. Staff takes your plates away. Well, I'm very glad you all came. Mira said that you all had some work to tend to. You're free to stay here if you wish. Stay as long as you want. I'll be upstairs, changing for this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Leo will give a
Cheers.
respectful nod of the head.
Vera makes her way out of the dining hall. Mirren, anytime you want to do your thing, you just let me know.
Yeah. Figure I'll sneak off right before we leave.
As everyone kind of sits there letting their food settle, still kind of giving some chit chat. Mirren sneaks off, heading upstairs. Mirren, you stand before your parents' bedroom door. Knock.
I have a. Are we thinking about me having this conversation with the same person? Is Birdie in my parents' bedroom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But by the way, it sounded like you were wanting to talk to your mother.
Oh nope, sorry, Birdie. I want to talk to Birdie.
Okay.
Birdie gets around.
I got confused. So I would have gone to the Willow
Okay. Yeah.
if she's not here.
Okay. You go back a little bit as everyone is sitting. Mirren excuses himself and heads to the garden for a moment. Heads back over to the pink leaves. There is a willow tree. One very familiar to him. Still well maintained. Looks around, makes sure no one's there. Forms an incantation. And a face presses from the wood of the willow. Very feminine face. Appears to be human-ish, maybe elvish in some way. Face pokes through. Prince Mirren? You call?
Yeah. Had a long trip and lots of thinking, and I wanted to talk to you quickly.
You have summoned me, so have it.
Know you've been a little distraught, on edge, however you would describe it.
That would be accurate, yes.
About your goal.
My goal is your family's goals.
Yes. Have you given much thought to what that means? Now?
Well, I believe the calling is to make you king.
There is more than one way to be king in Frigdalia.
Yes, there is. Your parents requested of me to give you the highest title I can possibly give you in Henri. You're a prince by birth. The only step next was to be a war hero, which we both know that was not going to happen, or king. And seeming as king is out of the question, we move to step 2. Well, plan B. Which I need some more time to think about, and how to navigate some treacherous waters. But you will go beyond King of Henri. That is my goal for you.
Oh. I just wanted to let you know that I was not giving up. No.
I can see that.
I
And I'm glad that you're
Welcome.
out. Following your cousin's orders for now. I feel that getting some real-world practice might do you some good. It'll give me time to think. And you yourself might find your own ways.
yes. Thank you.
You're welcome, child. Is there anything you wish to ask of me?
All right now.
So be it. Goodbye. The face and bark crunches and begins to reform the willow.
I would like to do a quick little thing while no one can see me, and activate my quickening just to see what the tree looks like.
Quickening?
Yeah.
The tree itself appears normal. You can see faintly where a typical portal would appear. There's kind of a shimmering blue, almost vapor there. Aside from that, the willow itself seems normal. You do detect a bit of magical energies flowing within it, but
Yeah.
that feels like something to be expected.
I will do my best to turn it off. Close that. Go back in the house.
All right. Mirror
You might, yeah, you'll come back. He's currently, showing off his new magical skills. He's got a minor illusion of Mirren right now, and we keep jesting with everyone about what we're going to change about him.
Surely it's the height, though. I mean, right?
Well, at the minute, Leo's put a big sort of gesture hat on you. I don't know what anyone else wants to add in.
More cape.
More cape.
I think he should have some jewelry in his nose.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
several studs, or like one giant spike.
we'll just give him like one of those bones that like, goes through his nose, but it's like just a long emerald.
That's the exact one.
Oh,
And it'll
gosh.
quickly disappear when Mirren re-enters. Oh, hello, Mirren.
Mirren, you would
Hello?
catch just the faintest glimpse of yourself, but you can't really tell what was off, but you can see yourself for just a split second.
Yes.
How's
Having fun.
Princeton been? Yeah. Did you enjoy all your various educational bits? You wrote in your letters about the intricacies of diplomacy.
Oh, yes. Yep. Talking to people that hate each other. It's lots of fun.
What kind of stuff did you and Irons have to do?
A lot of following other people around. We got to do our own little breakaways for a while. I toured the countryside and met some people.
Oh.
Did my
Did
best
you
to
ever-
help them.
Did you ever find that snail?
No. I did not.
Ah. Well, I've had this hunk of glass the last 5 years. I suppose I should give it you for the next 5.
If you must.
Leo will take a big hunk of shimmering glass and just give it to Mirren.
Yeah, so far, no one has heard about anything about a giant snail in Henri.
Ah.
So, I'm guessing you're all up for helping me? Joining
No.
our little band? No?
I mean, I'd love to. I'd
Yeah.
hate to have to ask this now, but what's the rate?
There, that's a great question.
It's commission pay.
There you go.
Get commission pay, and there's a like an end of year review where you can get bonuses. You work
Really get
mostly
a
for
Christmas
exposure. Also, there are rewards given, like just as like bounties and everything.
Ah,
There's
so we
just
get, like, a
plenty of
head
money to
start
be made.
before the flyers get passed around.
Is it finders keepers for if we find any of the stolen loot?
I don't know. That's up to you, I guess.
I
Help!
guess
Someone
that
stole
means
my
finders
magic
keepers.
item. Oh, we didn't find it.
But we did find who stole it.
Oh no! Someone stole my portable mansion. Please get it back, adventurers. Oh, sorry, we can't find
Of
it, man. 2 days later, he
like-
sees it out in the middle of the field.
We'll look very hard
Hmm.
to find you a good excuse for why we haven't found it.
You see, when they did the incantation, they spelt their own name wrong and put our names down instead. It's a common mistake.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Are we, if we're doing a job in the middle of the city, are we meeting up every morning here? Is that the plan, or are we?
Are you two not going to stay here? This is a lovely home.
We have a home.
True.
Depends on what we're doing.
But where do you plan to stay, Grimmer?
Well, if Aaron will have me, I'll stay here. If not, I don't know, just stay. deeper
Probably
in the
welcome
city.
down in the sewers.
You can stay here, Grimmer.
Come to visit the clan at some point. I need to work on my draconic. It's been a few years.
We still haven't brought any strangers down there.
No.
Oh,
So that's still on a list of probably not gonna happen.
sorry.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Are the other fish people kobolds?
Excuse me?
The
People with the
people
fish.
sneaking fish.
Oh,
No,
No.
no, they're not. But we also didn't invite them down there, and they're not invited any further in.
hmm,
They just kind of set up there.
Oh,
yeah.
I was
So-
thinking you were saying we're fish
One-
people.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I thought you
Really
were calling us
offended.
fish people.
Leo's gonna look insulted for Grimmer that the kobolds think that.
No, I was. So people can go uninvited.
Anyone can go anywhere, just
Grimmer,
uninvited.
I reckon you and me, we could make it down there. We'll be friends with them. We'll just do, we can make some chat about how great Rin is, how dumb Dwin is. It would be great.
Win isn't
Yes.
dumb.
No,
He's perfectly smart.
I know some stuff.
Know a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss kobolds.
Yes, you do.
Mirren, lead the way before we sit here and chat all day.
Okay.
Where to?
Who's in
Prince?
charge of the city? Is it still my aunt?
It would still be your aunt, yes.
Yeah, we're going there.
And until the day she dies, and she ain't dying any day soon.
Okay. Good.
It's not
Let's
on
go
the
see
list.
my aunt.
I think I figured out what the combat's going to be this session.
Oh God.
Take down Ant. Win
Oh,
the
I've
city
seen
by
you
trial of
return to
combat.
Aurora. Allow me to whip you snipper snappers in the shape. The five of you walk through the streets of Aurora again. First time in 5 years. Some things have changed, but most things, still the same. Marketplace still bustling. Still smell the salt air from the sea. It's very nice to be back. And after walking from the south side of Aurora all the way to the northern side, you walk up a large hill up to the city itself is walled off. And within this walled city is another walled section in which the government officials do business, and should anything happen to the city, everyone can fall back into deeper walls. As you all approach, guards at the gate. The gate is currently open, but 2 guards on either side of the gate hold hand. Evening. Is you all here?
We're here to see my aunt. I don't remember her name. That's my bad.
Yeah.
It is your aunt Samilla.
Milla. There we go. I knew that.
It's been a few
Yep.
years. I forgot my aunt's name. I haven't seen her in a long time.
You guys have ants?
Yeah, there's
just
ants
gonna
all over
look
the
down.
place because everyone leaves food all over the damn floor.
Yo, not Grimmer though.
The guard reaches into a little pouch, pulls out some little spectacles, puts them on, and looks at you, Mirren. Oh, Prince Mary, come on in. Haven't seen you in some time.
Yes, it's been like 5 years, at least.
Yeah. Go on inside, we'll let them know you're coming.
Thank you.
Leo may check if these guards have chased him around the streets before, back when he was young. If he recognizes any
Yes,
sour
these 2
grapes.
particular ones have chased you before. The one who was speaking happens to be the one that helped catch you after the whole sewage water
Oh.
in class incident.
Those were the days.
What a life.
You all walk past the gate into a small fortress. Has 3 spires, kind of in a triangular shape. As you head inside, guards open the door for you. It is a large double door, but there's like smaller doors that they open for you on the large doors.
Yeah.
Head inside, and you see that there is currently some sort of meeting going on. Seems to be wrapping up, thankfully, as your Aunt Samilla is currently at a podium talking to several people, some of which you kind of tell from town. And as she wraps up inside this kind of auditorium in the center of the fortress, the newcomers catch your eye. The next meeting will be next Thursday. Please come back again. She looks to you all again. Shu? Next week, please.
Auntie.
Very similar to the guard outside. She reaches into a little pouch and puts on some spectacles. And she immediately drops them on the podium and kind of... She's getting up there in age. She's probably late 70s. Well, not 70s. She's probably early 60s, probably.
Okay.
Steps down the stairs a little carefully. Looks like her bum knee still with her. She strolls over to you, gives you a big hug.
Hug her back.
Mirren, I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
Haven't seen you since the funeral.
Yes.
I hear you're doing very well, though. And she kind of gestures to the rest of you. I'm glad to see you all are still alive and well. Looks down to Rin and Win. You too. Thank you for not causing too much trouble.
We never cause trouble.
Okay, Dwayne,
Ever.
whatever you say. Did you just come here to see your aunt, or do you have business?
Both. Both.
Well, let me hear it.
You know the king.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
He gave us a task, and one of them is here. Figured since you're in charge, you might have more specific information
yes.
about.
Ainz did mention that he wanted some sort of little task force to go about the country.
Yep,
I guess he
me
dropped that load on you.
and us.
Well, I cannot help you. I have not been too involved. Yes, it's getting to a point where the theft is definitely worrisome, but I myself have not been involved directly with it. Captain Jin, she yells over to the other side of the auditorium to a group of men that are talking. Captain Jin, we need you for a moment. Older man, probably late 40s. He's got kind of shaved sides, kind of a Viking dread going down the back. And he's got some fairly nice armor on. Some chest plate and all that. Sword to his side. Nice little partial shoulder cape. He gives a bow to you, Mirren. Prince Mirren, it's been a time.
Yes. Good to see you.
See you as well. Have you know I'm now captain of the guard, last 4 years.
It's quite the accomplishment.
Thank you very much. And if I overheard you correctly, you're dealing with the thefts, correct?
We've decided to start there, yes.
Very good. Well, I can tell you what I know. As
Wonderful.
he says this, Samila kind of bows out. I'm currently have an appointment at the docks. If you need me any time later this evening, don't hesitate, Mirren.
Thank you.
She'll give us kind of a slight bow to all of you and head off. Captain gives her a salute. Well, I can share everything that I know. Would you be free to discuss it here or more private quarters? It's up to you. Most people here know the information anyways.
Here's fine, unless I look at Dwyn and Rin. You don't want to share here.
Maybe
Probably.
not. Yeah, no. It
They might.
best here on the side of caution, you know.
So
Private quarters it is, Captain.
Private quarters.
Yes.
He'll lead you through the fortress to a private lounge area. There's already a tea kettle set. You all sit around a small table, very comfy chairs. And the captain will pour you all some tea. First off, welcome back to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
regarding the thefts, from what we know. So far, nearly every house in Varore has been hit.
Wow.
It is rather amazing, yet it's odd because no one seems to really mind all too much, aside from more predominant cases where something rather expensive has been stolen. Some warehouses have been stolen, and most recently, a trade ship was hit from the Empire. Doesn't make us look good. Nothing too large has been taken. Mostly smaller trinkets. Most of which have a decent value, some more expensive than others. And some do not really see the point in stealing. So far, no more than 2 items have been reported missing from the actual homes. Warehouses and all, can't say the same. And so far, we don't really have much leads. Everything seems to wind up cold.
When is it realized that things have been stolen? Is it in the mornings or?
Depending on what was stolen, really. Yesterday morning, we found out the trade ship was hit. We have 4 recent cases total. We have the Tuna Belly trade ship from the Empire. You can talk to Captain Yosta for that. Dane Mastrom. He's one of the nobles in the city that owns stake in some of the blacksmiths here. Misa Pawn, owner of the King's Pawn. She's had a recent break-in as well. That was a more notable theft. And then Sibin Yoke, owner of the Goods Lodge warehouse here. He says he has so far only 2 things stolen from what he's able to count.
Store owners are getting hit.
Recently, it seems mostly store owners, though Dame Mastrom, that was at his own house.
Is the boat a fishing vessel?
No, it is not. It is a trade vessel, a smaller galleon.
Have you heard of any work being done near what would you how would you describe it, Dwayne?
It's like by the sea. By the sea.
It's one of the sewer exits?
Yeah, it's like a room that leads to an
One
exit.
of the waterways into the sewers.
Yeah.
That's the word for him,
Uh-huh.
I think.
And what about it?
Have you heard of any work being done there recently?
I hear some privacy canvas was applied to some of the exits, mostly to help with your tribe and whatnot.
Privacy canvases. It's not brick
Yes.
and mortar, is it?
No, canvas is on the outside.
Okay. Do something else.
Oh,
I'm not sure of anything brick and mortar being done.
no repairs planned.
No, any guards
As-
with dogs being set up there?
Not that I'm familiar with, no.
Well,
It's a completely separate, unrelated question. How has the recent sort of fishing inlets been? I've heard on my walks around the country, fish have been a bit on the weak side recently.
Well, luckily down this way it's a little better. Still not as good as we like, but it's getting better.
So there's not a an abundance or a lack of in the markets at all? Nothing unusual.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Maybe slightly lacking.
Leo's just going to be in the corner writing small notes in the book.
So we've got some people to talk to, and mysterious construction to investigate.
So I would definitely check out the construction. The only repairs that we've heard of is from the Elder Council of the Kobolds, with their patrols and everything, just seeing what needs to be fixed.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a repair. It's kind of weird, but yeah, we'll check it out.
I'll check my books to make sure I'm not overlooking anything, but I do not recall anything offhand. I don't deal directly in repair situations, so I'll have to talk to the engineers for that.
Where would you
Any other-
recommend we start?
Well, the latest hit that we know of is Captain Yosta. He might be a good start. At least, might be able to get some information, some more detailed information on what was stolen. He's reported 500 gold worth of materials. So, quite the penny. And also, regardless if you find anything, if you can stop by there and just let him know that we're doing our best, that way we can keep ties nice with the Empire.
Yep.
Dane Mastrom and Misapon, they were both hit about 3 days ago. And Sibin was hit about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I believe.
What are you thinking, Mirren?
It seems like the captain's the best bet. Start with, and then we'll be down there. Well, buy around the construction, maybe.
Yeah, sounds like a good first place to go.
Okay, so head over
Yeah.
to the ship.
Yeah.
All right. Captain sees you all off. Gives a salute to Mirren and Grimmer.
Back. Is that the appropriate thing to do?
No,
Whatever.
you do not.
Okay, then I
Uh,
don't do that.
Grimmer does not have to, because the captain is showing respect for Grimmer's reward. Award.
Well, give him a head nod anyway. Not a full bow.
You all make your way towards the docks.
As we're traveling, Leo's going to by the way, before we bump into any combat or anything, this scroll case here that I have on my side, it's got a cure wounds in it. If I'm unconscious or anything, just use that on me. Yeah, sorted.
Wonderful.
Does a normal cure wounds not work on you?
No, yeah, it's just if you don't have one on you, you can use that one. And I suppose I might use it on one of you guys if you need it, but I just want to make that clear. I've got an emergency plan, and there's that.
Leo came prepared.
Yeah.
No.
Once.
No. No prepared. No prepares.
You all make your way through the Aurora streets to the docks. And there you see the beautiful sea horizon, sun to your back, and you begin looking at the ships. Finally see one of the larger ships in the docks. On the side, a large tuna with a rather glorious stomach.
Mm.
The mouth of the fish is kind of open, and like gems and stuff are leaking out. It's like a treasure chest, but it's a fish.
Nice.
Based on some context clues, you can assume that this is the tuna belly.
Hmm. I totally didn't mishear initially, and thought you said Tunic Valley. This is not as fancy as I thought it would be.
Tuna belly.
Tuna belly.
That's a beaut of a ship right there.
It is a very well-maintained Imperial ship. Grimmer actually would have seen this ship before.
I'm a big fan of the belly on the ship.
You all make your way towards the gangplank. You see some of the sailors loading and unloading some cargo. A half-orc who's currently holding a ledger, taking notes, and shouting to different individuals, asking them questions, asking for reports. And he's got a very he's got a very thick soul patch going on, and balding on top. He's got kind of that monk cut. He kind of looks like Dr. Phil, but without the mustache. Hearing the footsteps come down the docks, he turns to y'all.
Howdy. How can I help y'all?
We're here to talk to Captain Yesta.
Captain Yosta?
Yes,
Who might
sir.
you be?
My name is Mirren. This is Grimmer and Dwyn and Ren and Leo. We're with the city.
I guess you're investigating the theft, then?
Yes.
Sucks in a big gulp of air. Yells out,
Yosta! Captain Yosta! Your visitors!
turns to y'all again, goes back to his ledger. It'll be done in a moment.
Thank you.
For a moment of waiting, hear some footsteps on the ship, and over the side rail, stepping out from behind the stairs, you see a figure that could make Grimmer look a little smallish.
Oh, damn.
A Goliath.
Ooh.
Nearly 8 foot tall. He's got a kind of a tricorn hat on. Fairly nice short sleeve captain's jacket on. Very well maintained outfit. He's got an eye patch over his left eye, and it looks like he's missing his left ear. Comes down the gangplank.
Who might you be?
We're with the city, investigating the thefts.
Find our shit.
Not yet. What is missing? Start with that.
500 gold worth of metal. 3 silver bars and a dark steel bar. Day after we docked, apparently someone came on board that night and took it.
About how long was everything unsupervised?
That particular portion, maybe about 30 minutes.
So,
So whoever
That
was knew
was-
exactly what they were going after.
And how to
those-
move it all.
Maybe a lot of people there too.
It's only 3 bars. They weigh about 5 pounds each.
Oh, well then, never mind then.
Hey, you said 4 bars and 300 gold worth of metal.
I did? Pretty sure I said 500.
Yes.
500 worth.
500.
4 bars.
500.
3 silver, 1 dark steel.
Oh, that wasn't a list. It was okay. I get it now.
Hmm.
I thought it was 4 things.
What is
Thank
dark steel?
Special material. Harnesses electricity.
Ooh.
That's
Use it for crafting specialty weapons. Armor.
Oh, like you could maybe make some fancy gauntlets or something out of them. I reckon.
I whispered to Red.
Grimmer says
Great
plotting to
fabric.
steal the stolen goods.
No, Cassius had some. I was mitigating a little bit.
Well, it's not campaign 1. That was forever ago.
Yeah.
I believe so. What do you need from me? All I know is it was stolen.
well, yep. So what was stolen? Got that check. When? You know,
Middle of the night.
Sometime
middle
last
of the
night.
Last night. Okay. And
Free to investigate the hold if you want.
what?
Supervised, of course.
Yep. Understand.
Was there anyone that was supposed to be on watch?
We were in the middle of a shift switch. So at that time, no.
Do you think there was anything that could have been or should have been stolen that wasn't?
About the shift switch other than you guys?
That too.
Not that I'm aware of. It was on our ledgers. No one else's. So unless someone's been watching us, they should know.
You just got here.
Exactly.
Very confusing.
Have you had a talk with your crew then?
Well, I've already run them through the ringer. I trust none of them did it.
What else was in your cargo? Was that all you were carrying?
We have a lot. We do trade all over the world. Got a wide variety of things. I don't even know where to begin.
Is any of those other things metal?
Plenty of metal.
Hmm.
What's the weirdest thing you have? Out of curiosity.
Well, we do have, what was it? Flying whale oil?
Like a whale that flies.
Yep.
Nice.
I think you should call it a flail.
That's something
That's a good
else.
idea. Yeah, apparently whenever they die, they just kind of crash wherever. And,
Upsetting.
very
Right,
rare they
well,
die, though. Here,
have
those
we
things live
got-
forever.
Have we got everything we need now, or do we want to, I don't know, have a bit of investigate?
Yeah, let's. If
Free
we
to look
may.
around.
Yes.
How many people do you think it would have taken to have carried the stolen loot away?
I mean, the one with the satchel probably could have done it.
Okay.
Unrelated to the theft, Grimmers kind of just look out at the port and see if there's like any damaged ships returning. Maybe just the state of the port.
Make a perception check.
Not the best, but yeah, we'll see.
17.
17 though.
As you take a glance around, you do see some ships that are repairing some damage. Thankfully, it doesn't look like anything catastrophic. From your perspective, it's kind of hard to tell like what's damage to mast, whether by cannon fire or just too strong of winds. But you do see some cannon holes in some places.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not too bad right now.
Yeah.
So heading on board.
Yes, please.
Yeah, may as well. I don't have any features to help here.
Nor do I.
Use your eyeballs.
Got it, Captain. Master, sorry.
Never.
You five are led onto the ship. This is a very big ship. Grimmer, this is even a big ship for you to be on.
And the whalerman.
Bigger than the Whalerman. As you head below deck, and you see why it is so big. There is just so much cargo on board this ship. And looking around, various boxes and barrels, things that are uncovered, you see there's a wide assortment of a little bit of anything you could think of. And he leads you to a more secluded area where it requires lock and key to get in. And you see that these are smaller chests and crates. He points out that a lot of these goods are either more personal items to the crew, or it is very valuable smaller goods that they don't want to get lost in the mess.
So there's certainly a lot of stuff that could have been grabbed that wasn't.
Yes.
Okay. Leo might have to hit the library later.
Does there appear to be any other ways in besides the locked door?
Make an investigation or perception check. Natural 20 for a 24.
What a great start.
Yeah, so you take a look around as you're kind of shifting through some of the boxes and whatnot. You do see a crack in the wall where one of the boards is removed, leading into the more open, larger cargo area. But that would require someone very small to get in. Aside from that, the only place she could... Dwayne?
Could Dwayne
Yeah.
fit?
Yeah, Dwayne could probably fit in it.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, probably skip
I'm not telling you to, but
probably skip the coat, but yeah.
yeah.
Ew.
Hello.
Found a hole in the wall.
Possible entry.
Kobold sized.
With that investigation check, you would find, make me a medicine check.
Oh, okay.
4. You find a very pale, almost kind of stone-like material, kind of where the boards are cracked apart. It seems like they might have brushed off or something. It's like a very small stone-like material. Seems very dull. but almost clear, and if you hold it up to the light.
Show it to my friends.
Just
On this. I have no idea.
Ah,
Ah,
Leo may try an Arcana check, because he might know magical creatures that do that.
you-
I don't know.
Well, there's not really much of a point for that, as we're in the wind.
No, we don't.
oh no.
We're in the wind.
Oh no, we don't know anything. Well,
Though
We
it
don't know
looks
anything.
like kind of just like a small pebble or something. This looks oddly familiar as, or be skin flakes to your species.
Doesn't
No, that doesn't.
strike. Nope.
no.
And is there anything about it that looks that we could try and sort out as to whether we've seen who it might be from or how?
We need to take a census. of the
You
planet.
you can make a medicine check with disadvantage, and this is going to be one hell of a roll.
double nat
Just
20.
like establish. Okay. Can I cast guidance on myself?
You can, so it'll be a straight roll, but this roll is still going to be. What is your max roll?
My max roll. So that would be a 27 if I roll a nat 20.
If you can get a nat 20.
Would we be able to, these flecks being so discolored? Is there anything like? Is it because they've come off of someone, or would they have the discoloration on their body whilst they were shedding the scales?
But your species sheds every now and then, and whenever these stony portions of your scales, they'll kind of dull and kind of crumble off. It's very common. Thing is,
Would I be able to recall
also
how
resembles
many
like-
people?
it also resembles like large common stones, large common pebbles as well in the area. So it's very iffy.
Would I be able to know who's recently been shedding around about that time?
Round about that
Yesterday.
time.
Vague people that we could then
that
sniff around.
there's a wide variety in your clan that are shedding, so it would narrow it down to maybe about half.
Okay. And
Because
all of
even
them
if you're not doing
fit
like a
the
full
whole-
shed, you might shed off just like little parts or something.
That's still like half of like a 200, so that's basically like 100 if there's like 200 kobolds. Which, is far less than 200, so
That is true.
there is a positive. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to just. I have this urge to just like bite everything that comes into her possession.
Do you want to bite the
Really
whatever
would
this
not
is?
help. Which really would not help in this instance. Probably. Highly
I
unlikely.
don't believe so. No.
Leo may still be tempted to roll to see if he can tell what it is, depending on how sharing the kobolds are being.
Kobolds are just looking at each other at this time.
Mhm.
So you haven't said anything, right, twins?
No, they're just
No.
currently staring at each other, trying to figure out whether they should say something.
Probably not.
Hey, Leo,
It's
what
probably
would you like to do?
Well, Leo was gonna roll to see if he could like identify whether whether it's like part of a magical creature or if he knows like creatures that sort of would leave this sort of stuff lying around.
Okay, make me a history check.
History. Do it. I just click the button and then press roll. 13.
13, not bad. The common rock also does this as well if you chip it. I mean, you've seen Rin and Dwyn countless times as they were growing up, shedding, and you would see like stonish flakes. That's all you would really know. Maybe a big rock.
So if Leo were to go to look at the twins, could there be like an insight check? Because I don't know if they're being
you can make an insight check if the twins would like to make I guess deception checks.
Yeah.
Which one's the
Really
weak link?
good,
That's
though.
what we need to know. Your bar is
That's a
9.
Rin,
Your bar is
she
9.
seems fine. She seems studious on it.
Oh,
Dwyn, also looking pretty studious on it. They seem to be just trying to figure out what this is as well.
Leo will brush it aside.
Yeah.
This is what happens when your investigative player rolls a nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
I might keep a sample though, just to see if we can like.
That's fine.
get
You
any
can
more.
have the piece I picked up. It's yours.
Oh,
Wasn't
nice.
there a pawn store that got robbed too? Maybe they know what this is.
Well, anyways,
I'm
we found
interested-
an exit or an entrance or
Mhm.
both.
I'm interested by what isn't being taken. Like perhaps, if the thieves are just randomly taking whatever they can grab without being seen, they might not know the value of what they're taking or be interested in any particular things.
I don't know. I feel like balls of gold are
Silver.
something you answer. Something you come in to steal, not an accident.
Hmm.
I'm
Well,
just
I-
gonna stand with Dwyn for a bit, just staring at him, trying to figure out whether he should say anything, because it's like a really important thing to say.
Anything else in this hole? Do we want to see group of strange people not talking to each other?
No, I might take a look at that hole though. I might see if there's anything down it because that could be interesting.
Yeah,
What do you think,
maybe
Fred?
I should go
There's
with
nothing
you
down the
Yeah.
hole. The hole itself leads to the other side of the wall, which is the larger
We
cargo area.
we should go through the hole to see how tight it might be.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you
Uh
go
huh.
through the hole,
Yeah.
right, Dwyn?
But the thing is, when you're investigating crimes like this, you have to put yourself in the mind space of the criminal. So
Exactly.
yeah,
So we need to go through the hole.
yeah,
and-
we need to go through the hole.
Yeah,
Let's go through the hole.
we're gonna go through the hole. We'll be
We're
right
gonna
back.
walk around the wall to the other side of the hole.
Okay.
That was an interesting hole experience.
Yep. There is a hole there. You're just gonna go through one at a time.
Yep.
All right. Dwyn, you're up first. You get down on all fours, squeeze to the hole. It is a little tight, but you get through.
Mm-hmm.
Rin,
Yeah.
same.
Okay. Okay. And Ren's just gonna take Dwyn a little further away from the hole and start
Mm-hmm.
in a hushed whisper, specifically in Draconic. Should probably tell him, right?
Should we? Like,
I mean,
It's-
somebody needs. Other than us, somebody needs to know about. I mean, I don't think we should tell them, but we'll.
I mean, yeah, like, it's awkward, isn't it? There's no other purple guys running around, is there?
It could be. No, I got nothing.
No. How about purple snail? No.
What if we?
Um.
What if we ask tonight when everybody goes back to bed, we go home, we just
Yeah.
look around, and then we come back and be like, "Hey, you know about that thing that we found?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we can tell them because then we've double checked.
Yeah.
They don't
It
need to
wasn't me,
know
by the way.
now. It's
Yeah,
not like
don't need to
anybody
know now.
died yet. So
Yeah.
shouldn't have said that.
Grimmer, I
Shouldn't have said that.
you know, just while we're
Yeah.
walking through this hole, you enjoying yourself?
You're not fitting through that hole.
No, I'm not.
No, only the kobolds can fit through the hole.
They look like they fit through quite well, didn't they?
It was a bit of a tight squeeze for them, but yeah, they got through. Yeah, suck in the gut and all that.
Yeah.
Grimmer
Oh
can make
boy,
a Kool-Aid
man.
man hole.
Widen it a bit. Just a
little.
bit.
So commission pay, that's interesting.
Maybe we should not be on the boat anymore if we're done here.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing left to do.
And I'd love to have my ship back.
Yep. Okay, let's go, everybody, and tiny people that are in the hold somewhere.
The captain is eyeing down the twins.
But give him a thumbs up.
So, what we know.
Make a persuasion check.
Night robbery, and gold, silver, and dark steel is what they got.
Oh, so good.
He does not thumbs
So
up you back. You all are led
Next.
off the ship.
Next.
Currently on the docks. Not everyone at once.
Yeah, Leo's he's gonna want to maybe go or suggest that we go to the was it the trading shop? It wasn't the trading shop, it was like a
King's
trade
Pond.
shop. Yeah, there you go, King's Palm. We'll go there, and if it was only like sort of shiny things taken again, maybe we're dealing with like some sort of small new dragon that just wants loot.
Dealing
Just an
with
army of
magpies.
pseudo dragons stealing things.
Reptilian magpie.
Hmm.
They had a pawn, and there was a blacksmith. They,
That was the guy's house.
oh,
Yeah, the guy that his house got robbed. He just owns a lot of. He just has a lot of pull with the blacksmiths.
okay.
To
He's an
adventure.
investor.
We're going to miss a pawn, the person's name, not a pawn shop. Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
Misapon, the pawn shop owner whose store is named King's Pawn. Yes.
Okay, great. Let's go.
What a name.
Good branding.
Uh,
I'm glad we're starting off our adventure with a lot of strong ties, no secrets.
you all would have heard of this pawn shop before. It's been here before. The name Misa's new to you all, though. Well, slightly you've heard the name before. You head over, roughly center of the city, and you come upon the King's Pawn. Fairly nice store flanked by a beauty shop and a clothing outlet. Head on inside. Little bell rings. Ding, 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 ding. And currently assisting a older customer who is looking to buy a very fancy sword cane. As a young freak woman. Very thick, brown, long hair pulled into a ponytail that goes all the way down to her waist. freckles out the wazoo. I'll be with you in just a minute. Please hold. Well, sir, yes, this will definitely stab those hooligans that keep stepping into your grass. Yes. No, sir. I do not actually recommend stabbing them with this. This is for self-defense. Okay, I'm glad you'll take it, sir. I'll give you a discount. 3 gold for you, sir. Just hands him the cane and takes the gold. Yes, how can I help you?
We're investigating the thefts of the city. Told that you were hit recently, and it was notable.
Wow. Town guard's getting handsome.
Not a guard.
That makes sense. Well, yes, had a iron tiara stolen. Just had a buff too. Gold trim.
So definitely sparkly is what you're
It
telling
was
me.
definitely one of our more expensive items, yes.
A lot of metal, you'd say.
Yes, a lot of metal. Though I'm not sure what anyone would do with it aside from wear it.
Was when did this occur? The store was closed, open.
I'm really not sure. I was doing inventory. I do inventory every 3 days. And noticed that the tiara was missing. I mean, it's in a display case, so I guess someone could have just came in and took it out of the display case when I wasn't looking. Try to keep a close eye on everything, but could happen any time, I guess.
Grimmer's just gonna have a look, see if there's like any other damage to the shop.
Make an investigation check. Ten. From what you can see, everything looks nice and tidy. You see some broken stuff in a corner, but it seems like it's kind of a buy as is sort of deal. So nothing really seems out of place. I'm really not sure what else to tell you. I mean, I know even the neighbors got hit as well. I don't think they cared enough to report it, apparently.
When we walked into the store, was there anything that was like obviously metal and shiny that someone would have gone to before, say, a shiny metal tiara?
She will show you where the tiara was. It's in a kind of a table display. It's got a glass cover over it. There's some other things in there, but it seems more like she says it's fake gems surrounding the tiara just to make it look a little fancier. She says that even 3 of those were stolen. There's still a couple there. You can still see where the imprint is of the tiara and the gems. Looking about, there's small pocket watches and such. They seem to be in a slightly better case and all kind of hanging. You also see just various little metal knickknacks here and there. Nothing too standoutish here. That's fits what's been stolen so far. Aside from the pocket watches, which the case just looks pretty secure, so maybe they tried, maybe they didn't, who knows.
Well, little Dwayne, put yourself in the robber's shoes again.
Yeah. So, Andrew's gonna run to the front door.
Uh-huh.
The robot walks in. Runs over the table. Sees the tiara and takes it. So, that's my 4.
And you reach the table.
Yeah, can I reach the table?
You cannot reach the table,
Since I am
but
lacking the height to reach
there
the
are
table,
shelves directly to the sides of the table.
No.
I'm going to ignore that fact. Since I cannot reach the table, the thief must have been significant stature to get
It seems
tiara.
significant stature might be like maybe a foot or two taller than you.
Yeah, exactly. Significant stature.
It's a lot of feet. The whole 1 foot.
That's half my height.
Since we're starting to build up like a criminal profile, Leo might make a minor illusion of like, just of like a mannequin for now, and then we can start to have like words appear on things that we like sort of think is relevant. So I'm going to have metal and shiny appear on the mannequin. Is there anything else we think so far for whatever thief this may be?
They
About
are made of rocks.
Made of rock. Okay.
Or
So the mannequin's
dead
gonna look like-
rocks.
Ooh.
Most rocks are dead.
Huh?
I mean, dead rocks, right?
Are there?
Rocks are dead. I don't think
Okay.
rocks are alive.
I mean, they can be.
Okay, so right now we've got a taller than Dwyn, rocky,
Much taller than
metal
Twin.
seeking thing. Much taller than two Dwyn.
Or
Yeah.
capable of climbing.
Why'd you say
Okay.
that? I mean, it's...
Point at the shelf.
Oh, that.
You know,
Thank you very much, Madame. You've helped us a lot. Might I ask, if you do have anything else stolen, you can report immediately to us over at. And Leo's going to look towards Mirren to see if we're allowed to use
Got a
Mirren's
business
dress.
card or something. Got an email.
maybe when you check the shelves personally to see whether they're hefty enough to even hold anybody up.
Yeah, and while we're there, we can find some claw marks, maybe.
Why are you thinking they have? Why are you thinking they have claws?
No, that was all me. Leo's mid flirting.
Oh, actually, miss, I just thought of something. Is there any competition for you in town?
There's another pawn shop on the other side of town, but get along. We try to keep our inventory a little separate.
Has anything been taken from there yet?
I believe so. I believe they were hit a little earlier.
Oh, thank you.
We should probably at some point make a map of the city and then all the places that they've been hit with dates. Perhaps we'll see a pattern. They're going east to west, or they're popping up near particular locations and spreading out from there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if we can scope out the next place, a place that hasn't been hit yet.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
gonna find one that
maybe.
hasn't been hit yet.
We should make a new shop with metal things in, and then maybe we'll get hit.
Lure 'em right to us.
It's worth a try.
Very
Anyone
good
else got any
comment.
better ideas?
Huh?
Mirren, do you want to do a garage sale?
What I sell?
The shiny metal stuff.
Leo thinks of all of your cutlery sets.
Look at my hands and ears that are covered in jewelry. I don't have anything that I would sell. Check it out.
Well, you don't have to sell it for real. You just have to
Yeah.
pretend that you're going to be selling it.
If
Then get
someone
it stolen.
actually comes to buy,
Oh, we can sell a few
Well, we can say we're getting ready for opening, and then nobody can come in because we're stocking the shop.
I'm not sure, but I think they just want to sell Mirren's stuff.
it sounds like you're trying to.
Leo's
You
gonna
almost
turn to the madame. Oh, if you wanted to help us with potentially trying to trap these thieves, we could buy items off you for, let's say a bit more than what they should be worth, and you buy them back for what they should be worth. You get a bit of money, and we have some items we can sell since Miriam's rather attached.
You mean renting?
Yeah, there you go. We could rent some items.
Well, I don't mind helping y'all. You're free to stake out my shop. It's perfectly fine. Just from what I hear about the robberies, they seem a bit erratic.
Add erratic.
Can't think
Erratic
of-
profile.
Any reason?
No, I said erratic,
my-
not erotic.
Erratic. Yeah. We realize, don't worry, nothing heroic about a tiara.
Well,
I mean, my current course of action is to make a honey trap. I don't know what else everyone else feels.
There's just not a rumor that we have some big shiny thing. Maybe a rumor's all it'll take.
they listen first.
Well, is there anything I can help with?
I'd like to buy some of your shiniest stock.
I got some pocket watches.
Sure. How much are they worth?
Well, what kind are you looking for? We have all kinds of different designs.
Leo is going to assess them all based on their shininess and their cost and get the most shiny to cost ratio.
Now, technically, any of these can be shined up fairly well. But you can get one of the cheaper pocket watches and shine it up.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So one of the
make it look
cheaper
pretty
ones
with
is
magic.
about 8 gold.
8
Yikes.
gold? Okay. Well, Leo's gonna have a watch then.
Let's hope it doesn't get stolen.
It's a very plain watch. It's actually a 10, but it is buffed a bit, so it does kind of look more like silver.
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
It'll serve its purpose.
There we go. I've lost the money. I'll give a silver tip, because this person was nice.
Appreciate that.
We appreciate the cooperation.
She stares at Grimmer for just a little bit. Wait a minute. I know you all. We actually went to school together.
I was hoping this wasn't a sewer water
Yeah.
related person.
It is not a sewer water related person.
Cool. Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you're the one that dumped the sewage on the on that one.
Yeah, that was good times. Yeah, we've recently got the gang back together. How has things been in the last sort of 5 years?
Quiet. No rumors of sewage being dumped on children.
Any rumors at all of sewer-related things? We've heard some bits. We just want to get a bigger picture. Have you heard anything weird about the sewers? Anyone going in or out of them?
Oh, just the usual tales from when we were kids of gremlins or something hiding in the sewers, stealing away children if they misbehave.
I looked around.
Of course, the more I think about it, there seems to be a lot of eyewitness reports of it. Guards would have done something.
Okay. Is that recently eyewitness reports?
No, every now and then one might pop up, but most people just kind of fades away with time. No one really takes them seriously anymore.
Complacency. Well, thank you very much. I think I'll take this wonderful watch and oh, look at the time. I think we should be going.
Come back if you need a heart.
I'll make sure to read. Don't you worry.
I'm swivel.
As you're heading out, Leo last out. She said, at a discount.
Leo's making sure he's getting all comfortable with the locals, you know? We're going to be working here for a bit.
What
Where
now?
to next?
We want to investigate the other robberies, or
Yeah, I mean, we might as well double check it's all the same story. The most obvious shiny thing taken.
Alright, so who to next? Sibin or Dane? Dane was the, Yuck.
Dane was the other recent one.
Dame Mastrom is the nobleman who owns stock in the blacksmith market. His house was robbed. Sibin Yoke, is the owner, the warehouse owner who had something stolen from him as well.
Which one's closer?
From where you are, Dane.
Okay. Go to Dane then.
If you guys don't mind, we're gonna end the session here today. We'll continue this next week.
oh
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Good.
I have to go pick up my vehicle from the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
Ankle.
so good.
The
Yeah.
The ankle.
Was it go first, second, first session?
Yes.
First session.
Adult session number 1.
Yeah. Everyone's got their
Cool.
class, right?
Detective.
Totally.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
everybody-
Why would you have levels in a D&D campaign?
Who decided not to get levels in a D&D campaign? That's the question.
Hey, I'm very
Mm.
suggestive.
Well, thank you all for joining us. Come back next week. Hopefully, we'll have a longer session. And I want to run to the next town over. Yeah, I am so happy to have everyone back here. It's a long time coming, and I can't wait until we get into the meat of it and find out the wins the BBEG.
Yes!
Sounds more and more like it.
There are.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your brother, cousin.
I reckon Dwyn's just going to get levels in Bad Guy.
I've already
He's
got
getting
5.
levels in Lich.
Yeah, he has to do more evil acts.
I think
That's why
Ren
there's
should
no
become a
levels yet.
god.
Yeah.
And Dwyn should become a cleric to Ren.
Wait, what if, right? What if Ren became... Then Dwyn became the evil god? Like, Dwyn could totally be Satan. He could rock it.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is certainly a conversation. As Paladin Bird in chat would say, that was the conversation of all time. Well, again, thank you all for coming. Come back tomorrow for Hunt Showdown. I mean, Chris is going to be there, but someone really cool might be there. Me.
Yay. Do it.
There
Show
to-
up.
Might not- Whoa.
There to drag down your MMR, kicking and screaming.
Great. I want it.
And then come back Monday for Map Monday with some Warhammer.
Yeah.
Hammer.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, we come back to this. Whatever this is, D&D. That's what this is.
Yeah. Talk to townsfolk.
Like Twin.
We had
Oh,
RP.
not like Twin.
Don't
Good,
worry,
'cause
I'm sure someone's going to spark a combat next session.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so scared.
I was very tempted to pass to win some magic stones earlier.
Oh my god, Leo's getting blurrier and blurrier.
I noticed
no.
that too.
Oh my god.
Everyone
Look,
in here is
everything
connected
looks
to
good
1080.
my end. I don't understand.
What's connected to 1080, and then
no.
there's 480 Leo over here.
I'll just be a 16-bit soon.
Let's just make a 16-bit Leo. We'll roll the outro, which is the intro. New intro. Check it
Yay.
out. Goodbye, everyone. Well, yeah, we should probably raid someone.
We're gonna raid
Yeah.
Bean Goblin.
We're raiding
Bean
them.
Goblin.
Tell them we said hi.
sounds
Bye.
like
Woo! Woo!
Ooh, Bean Goblin VTuber. Ooh,
Yeah.
check him out.